From the lawfare and the weaponization going after Americans to the border to the economy to wars. I mean, we're glad you're back to work. But let's talk about the hearing, Marjorie.
Yeah, and
I heard
agree.
things today that surprised me but didn't surprise me under the Biden-Harris regime, to be honest.
Yeah, it was outrageous, Dan. Look, here's the whole deal. There is a two-tier justice system in America, and it continues, and it has not slowed down under the Biden-Harris administration. The DOJ is politically weaponized against election protesters all the way back from January 6, 2021. The stories are unbelievable. These January 6 defendants of them, many of them are nonviolent. Many of them walked through open doors into the Capitol on January 6th. They said something like Trump won or stop the steal. They videoed walking around in the Capitol, many of them for the very first time even being in Washington, D.C. Many of them are veterans, law enforcement officers, just regular Americans, even grandmothers. And they have been prosecuted by Biden-Harris DOJ to the full extent of the law. Let me give you a statistic that is horrifying. While we watched the Summer of Love happen and BLM Antifa riots all over the nation night after night, causing over $2 billion in damage, hurting over 2,000 police officers, here's what happened on January 6th. January 6th, there was only $1.5 million in damage to the Capitol, not over $2 billion in damage. We also know that there's 1,488, it's probably could be a little more than that, people have been arrested for January 6th, and only 2 of them have had their charges dropped, only 2.
Wow.
However, BLM Antifa rioters, over 95% of their charges have been dropped, and they were never prosecuted.